Lynch on the wing, Lucuria starting with him.
Hard to put a value on this. Second qualifying final, Steve McBurney sets them on their way, and Buckley wins the first kick. The Norm Smith medalist of last year finds his track.
Prize apart last time in Jonathan Brown. To half forward. Oh, and Clay got that heavily by Bradshaw, and that's 50.
Unnecessary. He wasn't in the contest.
People fucking fake and shit.
Hold it, Jason, hold it.
So nothing too malicious in that.
No, he milked it for all it was worth, and why not?
And inside 50 go Collingwood, Buckley in front. Strong mark over Easley.
Take more marks in the forward 50 to Pies than any other side. We saw Tarrant try to pass off with that second kick.
Beautiful kick. He's got 19 for the year, and the Pies get the start they wanted at the MCG.
Fraser will sneak into the Collingwood forward line as often as he can.
Brown kicks to the leading Voss. Handballs over the top to Lappin. He's tackled by Williams. Umpire lets it go. Great hands by Ackermanis to White, who puts it deep into attack. It's a beautiful kick and finds Lynch. 50 from goal. Lynch has the big wind-up. He goes for home with a massive kick.
To White, to Lynch. Lovely kick by Darryl White. Just put it out to the advantage side of Alistair Lynch. He's at his best when he plays on, Lynch. He's not all that confident from a set shot. So he plays on, gets a bit of run up, and he's able to put it through. So good goal to Alistair Lynch.
Long kick. Lepic has got the sit here. No mark. Johnson's there once again though to back up. Well played. Puts Copeland under the hammer. Still a Brisbane possession. Hurried kick to half forward. McGrath cleverly to Hart. 55 from goal. Penetrating kick. In front is Lynch. And he'll line up directly in front. 15 out.
This all night. He'll take his fair share of marks. He'll kick his fair share of goals. But he'll bring a lot of ball to the ground for the Crummers to come through and take.
The oldest man in the AFL kicks his 64th goal from the season. The Lions get their second. And his kick is perfect to Power, who's had a terrific season. He wastes no time. A long kick once again inside 50. Brown slips over. Clement in front. Hart, quick kick out of the pack. Lynch might get another one. Well played, Wakeland.
Very well played, Shane Wakeland.
He was in desperate trouble. Keating, great knock. Hart's been tremendous early. Just about the best out there in this opening quarter. Fraser again, fine work at ground level, a little ambitious though. Was that a legal disposal? Keating, and Lynch has done it again.
The strength, Tim,
Has done very well in one-on-ones to deny him. So a flying start. It was Jonathan Brown last time. This time it's Alistair Lynch who has 3, and the Lions lead by 13. The Shepherd again though missing the target. Brilliant half volley trap by Hart to Power, just lobbing it over the top for Black, not successfully. Woden to the Curia, and the Magpies out of trouble. Tarrant this time. Is that 50 against Copeland, and will bring Tarrant inside the 50.
and big Jamie Charman pulls the ankle.
47-41 for the year. So pretty much a 50% conversion rate. He's 35 metres out. Maggie's get their second. Got a loose man in defence at the moment, the Magpies. As we start this second term, Charman Handball went straight to Loney, who put Collingwood inside 50. Tarrant gets there first. Sweeping handballs, a beauty to Buckley, who loves these from a standing start. That is sensational. You see him do it so many times, makes it look easy, but it ain't.
What was sensational was the quickness and fire off the handball. Super play there by Chris Tarrant. Just in the background, Lockin puts a block on, just gives Buckley a little bit of time and space to steady and a couple of steps, and he's able to thump it through. But Buckley knows that it was Tarrant who set that up.
Now brings it back. It's the Magpies' ball. O'Brien putting it out in front of Walker. Oh, and he just had Ackermanis bounce off him. That would have been a big goal morale-wise. He couldn't quite finish it. The Magpies are a point in front.
Cop that.
As Merv Williams used to say in the boxing, it's like throwing a green. Again, a long way from goal. Moving it quickly. Ackermanis lost it. Brilliantly done by Acker. Power the chance.
Scores it. Or was he trying to set it up? I don't know what Acker's doing either. And this kick, it was a little bit each way.
Lappin scrambling a kick out of it. Hasn't been an influential player yet. Ackermanis trying to be at the moment. Hart been good. Brown, well done by the big man. Into an open 50. Pressure on Waitman. Lynch not able to get back, but McGrath does. And kicks a brilliant goal. The steadier for Brisbane. Again, they're in front.
Johnson. Alistair Lynch is gobbled up by his teammate there. I don't think Alistair would win a stall gift, but can McGrath use that pace and then slides it through? Clever kick. And he's taken the spot of Craig McRae and doing it very nicely. Keating's been pushing forward and Lepage has been doing the ruck work in the defensive half. Interesting.
Well, that's exactly what McGrath's in the team for, and he didn't disappoint then. Brown tries to bust open the pack. Did it beautifully to Ackermanis, who's producing some interesting football at the moment. He gathers to centre half forward. Oh, great kick to Brown. Onto the left boot. Jonathan Brown into the goal square. Lynch will shepherd it through. Just when you think the Lions are being challenged, they go bang, bang.
And hasn't he lifted his game, Jonathan Brown? On the left boot. Good work by Lynch. Good work by Lynch. And
we'll try to get it to Woden unsuccessfully. Black was desperate as always. Socket off the ground by Rocker. It was a good one. Didak couldn't control it, but he has another crack. Well played, Didak. Got the handball to Tarrant, who backs into heavy traffic. Now he's caught. The Magpies. So Keating against Fraser. Keating with strength, knocks it forward. Hart, who had a great start to this game. Ackermanis, can he keep it in? He can. Jason Ackermanis has kicked one of the goals of the season. What a start.
well, he is a star. And no fluke. He just keeps the ball in. The body's outside the line. He holds the ball in. Acker will love this. And that is not an easy goal. From that position for a right footer, he would have less than a metre to aim at, and he has put it through.
Just missed the oncoming Black, and Johnson's on the break for the Magpies. Buckley, brilliantly collected low down. Scotland to Burns, good move this. The Collingwood veteran has his problems now, and Johnson's got him. Tarrant placing it for Woden. Hart did well to make the spoil. Loney, well wrapped up. Here's Voss. Now McGrath down in the back half. Good effort. Sets up hard. Tremendous shepherd laid. And Brisbane are away. Acker's got it. Can he go all the way? He's on fire. He doesn't try and go all the way. He might wish he had done. Clement in the way. Collingwood, though, coming unstuck here. McGrath, Voss now, thought about it to Notting. Ackermanis waits down. He doesn't have to because the Giants, the behemoth
Off Keating.
They contest again. Keating leaning into Rocker. Well done by the Collingwood man. Down to his captain, drawing the tackler. Oh, Collingwood ambitious. Notting should nail it. Doesn't.
Tight rein on him.
Loney using his kicking power here. Buckley again has opened it up for himself. Brilliant left-hander to Burns. This is Collingwood's best move for a long time. Brisbane with numbers. Fraser valiant. Kinnear held, was he? Hit stiff. Magpie fans reckon he might have earned a free there.
It's a good effort there by Josh Fraser. Had control of the ball with one hand and fending White off with the other.
Right in front of the Collingwood cheer squad too. Throw in. Chance for the Magpies.
Close checking game.
Collingwood's season's average has been 15.2 goals, but against Brisbane 9.5. They have not been able to shake the shackles. They do here. Heath Scotland to Tarrant.
Good kick, because if he went long, Lepage was there.
He is incandescent.
And I reckon Goldspink's enjoying it too.
Collingwood need this. Tarrant delivers and cuts it to 12 points. They've had only 2 goal kickers.
9 points. Brisbane have dominated the term. Here go the Magpies again inside, attacking 50. Gee, another one here would be really handy before the major break. White. Good tackle by Cloak. It's 45 out from Collingwood's goal.
And this was when Chris Scott first came on. The knee on the head of Woden. Buckley gets in there to protect his teammate. Umpire says, I'll give a free kick to Chris Scott, and have a look at that. He's very happy with the result.
Here's another chance for the Magpies. Tarrant one out with Bradshaw. It might bounce through. Ben Johnson. And all of a sudden, Collingwood right back in the contest.
Well, it's been a low-scoring game, and 2 goals in the space of 60 seconds. And Scotty Burns gets the quick handball out. Ben Johnson on the left boot. His critics say he can't kick. Well, cop that.
Now to Rocker. He's got O'Brien running on, but he ignores him and goes to Fraser. Now O'Brien might get the receive. Fraser over the top. Here's good running for O'Brien. Might be rewarded with a goal. He has a shot. It's into the goal square. Tarrant's got to beat 2. He might just do it. He swings around on the left. Chris Tarrant has hit the post. What a wonderful goal that would have been.
Gee, it was a good effort.
Twisting and turning.
It was a wonderful effort. And almost pulled it back. Just caught the inside of the goalpost.
3 behinds Collingwood, nothing Brisbane in this quarter. And the Magpies could have done better than that. Brisbane have scarcely looked like scoring. Can they do something here? Brown, now Lappin, who's having a lot of it in this quarter. That is a wonderful kick. The Lions by 9 points. And just as Collingwood clung on through much of the first half, Brisbane have done it thus far in the 3rd quarter.
And again, Jonathan Brown, the playmaker, raced in, took the footy, got the handball off to Lappin. And 13 and a half minutes into this third term.
In the 2nd quarter, it's been a Lappin in this term. 9 possessions. Fraser first hand, Acker's got it. Not for long. Good smother Keating on Clement's hand pass. Fraser, a desperate boot in there. Lappin again. No possession this time.
And the big man that's his going for a try there. That's his Queensland background.
Now Hart, big first quarter. Quieter since. Here's Ackermanis. Big launch, big sizzle. Pity about the sausage. Fraser. Kinnear. Buckley, back to Loney. Ever dangerous on that searching left foot. Can wind up from outside 50. Big moment for Collingwood. Can Shaw get it onto his boot? Tarrant did. Kicks his third.
And what was good about that goal was the long kick to the dangerous spot. Ackermanis almost took a spectacular one-handed mark, but Ryan Loney, good long kick to a dangerous spot. Contest, and Tarrant comes from nowhere to put it through.
Fraser got the handball. Lynch couldn't trap it. Johnson, desperate, but his handball went straight to White. Looking for Ackermanis. Cole was spectacular, but couldn't hang onto it. Pike was clever to Ackermanis. Shepherd laid by Lepic. Ackermanis squares it up. Voss! But there's 4 on 1.
Richard Cole, what a leap.
And Wakeland with a kick that would have done credit to the legendary John Beckwith, landing it right on the boundary line. Poised to come in for the kill. The loser faces Adelaide next week. And if it survives, probably heads to Football Park for Port Adelaide if tomorrow's match goes according to form. There's half an hour left. Chris got in the thick of it right from the start, but Burns wins the footy for Collingwood. Cloak still in the front half. Darryl White fisting it away, but not far enough. Well, Cloak missed his target, lost his radar. That certainly wasn't deliberate. Scott prizes the kick out. Brown in the midst of it. Here's Lepic. Gave it up. Cole now for Collingwood. Collingwood calling the tune. Not a good placement. Johnson attacks it bravely. Cole comes back to O'Brien. Now Johnson, ever methodical. Buckley and Shaw coming down the ground as an option. Got it now. 60 out. Rocker at last. Did he? Not quite. Collingwood fans howling. Power to Hart.
Was this a rocker mark?
Gee, I think it's a mark. I think it's a mark.
O'Brien wrapped up by Lappin. Clement back to Johnson. Kinnear well under Burns. Burns goes long. Tarrant's on the break. He's got 15 metres on his opponent in Bradshaw. Swings onto the left. Tarrant squares it up. Woden. Pollax is a teammate. Cole runs onto it, and Cole misses a sitter. A point the difference. Fraser against Charman. Scott at the bottom of the pack. Got the handball out. Clever by White to Black. Power. Little tap over the top to Hart. To Power, who forced it forward to Lappin. Decided against the handball to White. Now he goes long. Lynch has won out with Wakeland. Well on Wakeland. Followed the ball as White, who followed it up. Slipped over. Got it to McGrath. Left foot snap. Touched on the line.
Gee, holding on by both players. And Lucuria just getting a touch on the line.
Brisbane by a point. Beautifully weighted kick by Clement to the sparingly used Didak. Now to Woden. Well done. Opportunities missed at either end. Cole a while ago. Burns and McGrath. Now Didak. Ever dangerous with the left. Big wind up. Long ball. Brilliant kick. Magpies are in front.
And the fresh legs of Alan Dynak. As you said, Tim, used sparingly, runs his full measure and thumps it from 50 metres out. Brilliant goal. And able to finish off there with a brilliant goal.
Collingwood in front by 5 points. Go back inside 50. Getting back with a flow of the ball is Rocker. He's kicked 43 goals, 29 this season. Has not bothered the scorers tonight. In fact, had a very quiet night. That can all change with this kick from 35 metres out. Collingwood by 11. Is it enough at the 16.5-minute mark of the final turn?
No goal umpire was going to take that one off.
We'll have a look at the big Anthony putting it through. And he is thrilled. 2 quick goals to the Pies, and look at their supporters.
They might be about to burst open, but Brisbane look for a last yelp. McGrath, Wakelin and Lynch. Wakelin did well. Prestigiacomo pickpocketed by Black. Power and Johnson. Johnson.
Manos in the forward 50. Rocker and Cloak.
Good hand in there by Loney to Woden. Rare fumble to Curia. Pike and Woden are busy fighting. The game goes on around them. Rocker, clever little hand to O'Brien. Collingwood dangerous again. Is that a relay free? No, it's out of bounds.
No,
Push it back to Collingwood free kick. Back with the original point of contact. The Magpies lead by 10 points. Time enough yet, but Brisbane are in trouble. Try that now.
They do it well. They do it so well. Patient.
He might put this qualifying final beyond Brisbane's grasp. Terribly difficult shot. An absolutely magnificent kick. The Magpies are home. Continue to work it even though they're in the front half.
Just be careful, Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony, realize this. We're going to win. We're going to win.
Collingwood sucking it.
And Joppa's got the gold jacket on. Hitting everything with his left hand, though, Steve.
That's right, come on, quick.
And we'll have a look at Keating in this ruck contest. He cannot get his right arm up.
Two-goal turnaround in the last quarter.